Hey out there, this is February 20th, 2015. It's about 10 minutes until 10 p.m. West Coast time. And I spent a long time writing this comment. This is on an Alex Jones channel YouTube video, and it won't post. And I know I've written comments that were at least this long or longer, and I don't think the length is the issue. But for whatever reason, they're not allowing me to post it. It's still alive and active. I'm able to edit it if I wanted to. And you can see I'm going to press share. Let's see what happens. An error occurred. Please try again later. And then there was a problem saving your comment. Please try again. Which doesn't make any sense to me except to say that, somebody doesn't want it posted. But I don't see anything inflammatory or incendiary about it, and I'd just like to read it. Now, here I go. Would somebody please enlighten me on what Ronald Reagan did in his 8 years in office to make America a more livable, a less divided, more united place? Let's face it, he was installed by the same likes that gave us Daddy Bush, Slick Willie, and Baby Bush. All these presidents were atrocious in my empirical estimation. Reagan was virtually idolized, even adored, by the vast majority of, quote, staunch conservatives, whom referred to him as the great communicator. Folks, the man started as an actor. What do you expect? It was his job to speak well. Conversely, Reagan was equally loathed by the vast majority of, quote, devout liberals, whom saw him as an insufferable right-wing nut job. And so, with a good push, the pendulum swung. Now see who succeeds Reagan. Daddy Bush. For one short, miserable 4-year, skull-and-bones, Bohemian Grove-ridden stint. And then what? Voila! One Mr. Bill Clinton, better known as Slick Willie. Well, Slick was adored by his avid, Manson-like devotees. According to their blind logic, Slick could do no wrong. And what about the pendulum? Next in line, the proverbial village idiot. Baby Bush. The man's caption even appears under the Webster Dictionary definition of the term. And then, yep, Barack Obama. Does anyone see a pattern, a common theme, one of divide and conquer perhaps? One thing or one idiot leads to another? Or an equal though opposite reaction maybe? Remember, the top dogs pulling our strings are the money masters, those with the literal copyright to the most powerful magic in the known universe. These types are one with Satan, whether they are cognizant of the fact or not. Do you really think they give a rat's ass if you're a Republican or a Democrat? Polarization is one of their tools. Good God help us. What a bunch of drooling idiots they've turned us into. They give us one insufferable clown from one political party, and then as a remedy, give us another equally insufferable clown from another political party. They know what they're doing. These are diabolically cunning and evil geniuses. Short of God's literal intervention into our affairs, the only solution I see is for the people of America to rise up and unite as one. Then we must act quickly to seize the money-printing presses. We simply must regain control of the wealth of our nation. That is, if we are to have any hope of surviving this deluge of wickedness and come out of it with a nation worth saving. Of course, uniting would entail that tax-hating Tea Party conservative folks, along with entitlement-loving liberals, put down their differences. And that will be hard, but certainly stranger things have happened. Let's face it, We at least all must, at a minimum, awaken to the horrific nightmare we are living, to the maggot-ridden, steaming pile of dog crap that our beloved nation has become at the filthy, blood-stained hands of our cruel and vile overlords. Who says we can't have our cake and eat it too? Probably the aforementioned hypocrites. We simply must recover the wealth of our nation from the right people, those causers of our undue miseries, the criminal class whom have stolen the wealth of our nation for generations to come. And P.S. Just leave the rest of us alone, for crying out loud. I'll try to post